Hey, it's Michael V. Moore, aka Mr. Travel Fitness here, and I want to really talk about something that's really been bothering me. So, throughout the history of mankind, no matter how big, how small a person is, there's always going to be some type of diet that people will want to do because they think it's that magic pill. So all of us as human beings are always chasing this magic pill, this magic diet. And there's been so many different diets over the years. You have the Atkins diet, you got the paleo diet, the Mediterranean diet, the grapefruit diet, and well, there's a whole 30 diet or lifestyle, whatever you want to call it. I know some people just call it diet. But now there's this diet. Well, I can't necessarily say it's now, but it's been out for a while. And this kind of came across my attention because I was on my Instagram feed and someone who started following me when I was doing my Velocity diet, another type of diet plan. When I was doing my Velocity diet around the time I got food poisoning, this individual was doing that program as well and was curious about my results. And they had their own transformation goals and everything like that. So I kind of checked in with them over a couple months later to see what their status was. And I noticed that they were doing a very severe restrictive type of eating plan. And I looked at the Instagram page and I saw the hashtags, and one of them was hashtag chemical diet. So I clicked on that, and lo and behold, there's an actual diet out there called the chemical diet. And this is what I want to talk about in this video, is this stupid diet plan called the chemical diet. Now, I help travelers get in shape, busy professionals get in shape, and I can easily see one of them looking at this diet as a potential solution. And just to give you a little background about this diet, so this diet originally, I guess you can say it was called a 3-day chemical diet. So pretty much all it is whoever invented it, I still can't even get a clear idea who invented it. It was just basically like most diets are made up, or a doctor may have advised a patient to do it to lose a couple pounds for surgery or something like that, and people took it by storm and decided, oh, it's a healthy diet, we should all be doing this to lose weight real quickly. No. That's never the case. That's never the case. So with this 3-day diet, I think what the person who invented it was basically trying to combine foods that would digest quickly in your body, along with, it seems, just foods that you would randomly find in your house. I mean, this diet plan is very all over the map. And when you actually just pay attention and look at the actual facts, not what they're actually eating in the plan, if you look at the actual calories and stuff, you realize just how severe of a calorie restriction this diet is. It's crazy. So a great example is day 1 for breakfast, you have black tea or water or tea. I said black tea. I think I meant to say black coffee, water, or tea. And then you're gonna have half of a grapefruit or pink grapefruit juice. And then you would have this magical 1 slice of toast and 1 or 2 tablespoons of peanut butter. Okay, so that's an example of day 1. Breakfast for day 1. Then lunch, coffee, water, tea, half a cup of tuna, and 1 cup of dry toast. So far it doesn't sound super bad, except for breakfast. There's no protein really for breakfast outside of peanut butter. You need more protein in that. Okay, so for dinner, black coffee, water, tea, 3 ounces of lean meat, a cup of green beans. I have no idea what's magical about green beans, but anyways, 1 cup of green beans, 1 cup of beets, very random, extremely random, and then 1 cup of vanilla ice cream and 1 small apple. 1 cup of vanilla ice cream and 1 small apple. What the hell is going on with this diet? It's all over the map. Basically, it drove me crazy when I first saw it. I'm just talking about day number 1 right here, and I'm bouncing all over the place because this drives me crazy, because it's diets like this, it's stuff like this that give healthy eating in a healthy lifestyle a bad name, because people see this and like, oh, I can easily do this for 3 days. I'll sacrifice 3 days of my life eating basically crap and basically barely eating anything at all just so I can look good. And then for the rest of my year, my 360-ish days, I won't do a damn thing. I will just keep eating the way I've always been eating. I can always do this for 3 days. That is the most stupidest line of thinking. Excuse me, I know I'm getting loud. I'm getting very loud, but it just bothers my mind because as a fitness coach, too many people think they can live this lifestyle. And as a fitness consultant, I know you cannot travel. I know you cannot be a professional in your work environment and have a clear mental capability to do your job the proper way eating this type of food. You're barely eating anything. And I'm not even talking as a male. I'm talking, if you're a woman on this plan, and I'm just looking at that first day, it's already setting you up to failure because you're not really eating much, And then all of a sudden, oh, you get to have ice cream, yay, and a small apple on top of that. That combination just makes no sense with the beets as well. This is stupid. It's beyond stupid. And so the diet kind of continues like this for day 2 and day 3. The difference is it adds or subtracts a couple things here and there. Like for day 2 for breakfast, you can have an egg and a banana instead of the grapefruit for that day. Okay, so that's a better, healthier breakfast than. Well, day 1 wasn't too bad. It just didn't have enough protein, but at least you got some source of protein on day 2. The egg plus the banana and dry toast, okay? So you're emphasizing carbs a little bit more, but whatever. And then day number 2, your protein source is coming from a cup of cottage cheese. I don't have a problem with that. But again, something so freaking random. Saltine crackers with your cottage cheese. It's just random. Just random. And if you can't tell by now, I'm actually looking at it on my screen. So that's why you keep seeing me look down, because this is beyond stupid. Okay, and then day number 2, hey, guess. Oh my goodness. Guess what's your protein source for day number 2? You get to have not 1, but 2 hot dogs. What the hell? What the hell? Okay, all right, so I'm going to stop there because day number 3, it just basically carries on with the same randomness crap where they just make sure that you have ice cream every single day. So this just allows you to be a ridiculously unhealthy eater with just sprinkling a little bit, not barely, yeah, it's like you have like a can of salt, right? And instead of pouring all that healthy stuff in, you're just going to do one little, little pinch of just healthy stuff in this diet. But basically, the premise of this diet is you're restricting your calories. When I added up all these calories, you're barely eating between, let's say, 700 and 1,000 calories every single day. That is ridiculously too low. You should not be going 3 days in a row eating that low amount of calories. And people are claiming that they're losing so much weight so fast while doing this diet. And the only reason they're freaking losing weight so fast is because they're barely eating anything in the first place. There's so many healthier ways to lose weight. All right, so I'm throwing this out as an example. So anyone out there who was thinking about doing a chemical diet or was curious about doing a chemical diet, call this, Mr. Travel Fitness lose 5 pounds in 3 days diet, okay? And if you don't believe me, go to my YouTube page. I totally published how I lost 7 pounds in 7 days. Actually, I ended up losing 11 pounds. Spoiler alert. Well, I guess it came after I gave you the whole amount of weight I lost. But yeah, I already proved the fact that you should not care about how much weight you lose. You should care about losing fat. And losing weight doesn't really matter or mean anything. It's just a freaking number. You should always pay attention to fat, not the weight on the scale. And that's what this diet is doing, is making people pay attention to that number. And they see their weight drop so quickly. Oh my gosh, I'm losing so much weight. Woo, woo. Let me go from 3 days to 7 days. There's people that actually do this crazy, crappy diet for 7 days. And there's some people that do it every 3 weeks. Stupid, 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 stupid. Okay? Very stupid. So here's just something better. And I'm literally coming up with this off the top of my head. So instead of doing this random crappy diet plan, why don't you do something more healthy, okay? Let's say your very first day. Let's shock your system, okay? Why don't you eat nothing but vegetables that whole day? Nothing but steamed vegetables and raw vegetables. Guess what? You're going to be in a calorie deficit. And guess what? You're going to be a little hungry at the end of the day. But guess what? You put nothing but nutrients in your body. So I'm allowing you to eat as many vegetables as you want on a day, okay? Very simple. One day. Just that's all you gotta do for one day. Okay, I'm a bigger fan of actually fasting, meaning when I say fasting, I'm talking about you can drink water, drink as much water as you want, no problem. But I'm a bigger fan of a person fasting for 24 hours than doing a ridiculous diet like this. And I've fasted for 24 hours various times. I actually fasted for 36 hours various times, and my body did not fall apart or anything like that. And I feel that's healthier than this crappy diet, and you're trying to substitute crappy foods to be more healthier, and it's just bad. So if you wanted to go with my little quick plan, like, okay, day number 1, you eat nothing but vegetables. That way you don't have to totally fast like I said I've done in the past. You can actually just focus on eating as many vegetables as you want. Just steam it up, eat it raw, whatever. Bam, you're going to be flushing your body with all the good, you're going to have the good macronutrients in your body. You're going to be flushing out that negative stuff that's in you. And then in addition to that, why don't you drink as much water as you want? And guess what? If a person did what I just said right there, they're going to lose more weight than they will on day 1 in this crappy plan. Because guess what? You're going to be in a calorie deficit. But guess what? You're going to be eating proper nutrients. You're going to actually get vitamins in your system. And you're going to actually get full off the food because I'm allowing you to eat as much vegetables as you want. And the vegetables that you're going to be eating are going to contain, are going to be pretty calorie dense, meaning when I say calorie dense, I just mean you're going to be able to fill off the fibers off the vegetables. And that, the combination of water, all these vegetables don't have a lot of calories in them to begin with, so you can eat as much as you want. You can eat like 10 cups of broccoli and you're going to not have the same amount of calories as you will on this crazy diet that they have you on, but you're going to feel so much better. I mean, okay, so I'm going to stop there with day number 1, okay? And then day number 2, okay, because I'm going to compare this with that 3-day. Day number 2, what I want you to do is start introducing protein into your diet. So all that means is I want you to have, like 3 to 4 ounces or more of protein with each and every meal that you have throughout your day. So if you eat 3 times a day, eat protein 3 times a day. If you eat 5 times a day, eat some protein 5 times a day. So you're going to still eat as many vegetables as you want, but just eat some of that protein with it. And bam, already we got a healthier diet than what we had with that garbage 3-day chemical diet, okay? So you got the healthy vegetables in your body, and then all of a sudden you got the healthy protein in your body, okay? I don't care. You can even have the skin on the animal if you want. So if you're a person that's going for chicken, for instance, yeah, go with the skin, chicken legs, chicken thighs, whatever. It's okay to eat the skin because we're going to be utilizing that fat source, okay, for day number 2. Okay, and then day number 3, what we're going to do is we're going to keep up with the eating of the vegetables. Eat as many vegetables as you want. Day number 2, you're going to keep eating the protein source as well. You're just going to eat until you feel full. And then guess what? We're just going to add a piece of fruit or 2 in your diet. That's it. Okay, bam. That's how you're going to get that sweet tooth craving. Can you go 2 days without sweetness in your system? I think you can. If you know on day number 3, you can have some fruit. Okay, so day number 3, you add just fruit. Add a couple of pieces of fruit. Okay, if you want to be restrictive, let's say you can eat no more than 5 pieces of fruit on day number 3. That's it. So you have your meats, your vegetables, and your fruit on day number 3. And already this is a much better diet than that crappy chemical diet. And guess what? I'm pretty sure you're going to lose at least 5 pounds doing what I just said. And I didn't even count no dang calories or anything. I'm not trying to give you the exact equations and the exact foods that's going to cause this chemical reaction. No, I know this will succeed, because guess what? That's why so many people look at vegans, for instance, for inspiration. And it's not necessarily that they gave up meat completely. No, it's just the fact that they're eating vegetables. They're eating a clean source, and they're getting their energy from a clean source. So why don't you do the same? It's not that this stuff is not that difficult. It's only difficult when you make it difficult. And so seeing a diet like this, the chemical diet, is completely BS. Excuse my language. It pisses me off. My idea, I just came off the top of my head, is a much better idea. And I would guarantee, I would bet, yeah, if someone wanted to bet money with me, I would go on my diet. They can go on the chemical diet, and I bet I will lose more weight than you. Anyone out there going to take me up on my bet? I'll be here, Mr. Travel Fitness. Please, please, please watch out for these diet plans. All right, take care.